Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Copper Jacket TV. So who out there wants to guess what's next to be banned? I'll give you a little hint if you need some help. Let's talk about it. This channel is proud to be supported and sponsored by the USCCA. Absolutely the most important membership you could ever have in your wallet. I mean, you get the magazine, you get the reciprocity maps, online training and everything, but with the self-defense liability insurance, if you find the need to defend yourself, you call the number on the back of the card or you have somebody else do it for you, and they'll get a lawyer out there as fast as possible who specializes in stuff like this so that they can speak for you and you don't dig yourself a bigger hole and basically take care of the entire process. So I'm telling you right now, it is 100% worth it. Check it out down below. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this. Now, I don't typically make preemptive videos where I talk about something that hasn't happened yet, but I almost see this as an absolute certainty. They are going to be coming after this stuff next. Now, why do I say that? Current events. Just look at things that happen around you and watch the dominoes fall. We see what they're going after right now, and we know that this kind of gives them a little bit of an edge to kind of come after something that they've already come after before. So what we're talking about is a previous bill, which was, I believe, HR 4568. That's a bill that came out, I think, 2019 or 2020, which was looking to ban anything that was basically, I believe, level 3 or higher. So level 3 or higher was what they were looking to ban. It was banning the ownership, the possession, the sale, the transfer, all of that stuff was set to be banned in that bill. Now, that bill didn't go anywhere because at the time there wasn't any support for it. But like I said again, take a look at current events, turn on the news and see what's going on around you, and you'll see that there is enough now for a push to reintroduce a similar bill. And I can almost guarantee that it's going to happen. And if I had to guess, it's going to happen within the next month or so that we'll probably see it. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. So over the past several years, I've probably seen half a dozen of these bills come through either on the state level or on the federal level. And that's why we don't need a crystal ball to see into the future. We just need to look into the past and the sequence of events that led up to each one of those bills. And you could see that the potential for another one is pretty high right now. And I'm only a little bit more concerned than I was in the past because of the current political climate, and things have changed a bit, right? And who has, a little bit more control. So we know right now if they sugarcoat things, it has a higher likelihood of actually being passed. What I mean by sugarcoating is to make it, sweeter, is they'll say, well, we're going to go ahead and add a grandfather clause, right? So the grandfather clause means that we're not really trying to take anything away from anybody. What we're trying to do is keep people in the future from actually having it. But again, we're not taking anything away from anybody. And that might make the deal sweet enough for people to vote for it who are maybe on the fence. And so again, this is something that I'm kind of concerned about, just kind of looking at past events, kind of moving forward. So here's what really gets under my skin, though. It's the fact that this is a completely passive way for me to protect myself. It does nothing to anybody. It just protects me. It keeps things out of my organs that don't belong there and I don't want there. That's all that it does. It is a completely benign piece of clothing, really. That's it. And they want to take that away from you. And again, I have proof of that because of all these different bills that have been introduced in the past, right? I understand, sort of, from a law enforcement perspective, if you're law enforcement out there, you want to try and stop things as fast as possible. You want to try and end that scenario very quickly, right? But I never understood the need to punish the many because of the deeds of the few. I never understood that, and that's exactly what this is. They're just going after the many because of the deeds of the very, very few. Now again, like I said before, this is probably the first time I've ever made a preemptive video, but again, I'm just going off history. I'm going off the past and things that have happened and bills and why and how they were introduced and so forth. So I see a real potential here, and I just want you guys to keep your eyes out for it and make sure that it doesn't kind of skirt under things, because we have a lot of big stuff coming up, a lot of big things that could be happening very soon, and it's very easy for something like this to be kind of swept under the rug and you wouldn't even notice it. So thought I'd let you guys be aware this is a very good potential to happen in the very near future. So I want to thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind, please like, subscribe. Have a great day.